Yeah, we got this. What up guys, and welcome in today's video. As you guys can see, we got ourselves a little package from XXL Nutrition, but before we show you what's inside, I want to ask you guys to make sure to give a damn like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any new video. So let's see what's inside the box. As you guys can see, we got ourselves 2 0-calorie sauces and 2 0-calorie syrups, and that brings us to the first tip of today's video, and that is making sure to add 0-calorie syrups or sauces to your meals because they almost contain 0 calories. Okay, it's 5 calories per serving, but if you use a regular syrup or something, it's 100 calories per serving, so I wouldn't worry about 5 calories, and this will make a big impact because your meals will taste way much better. So give it definitely a try. It will not only make a big impact on your mini cut, but also on your regular cut, or when you're bulking and you're still hungry, these can have a big impact on you and will make your life much easier. We also got ourselves a protein funnel. It's just funny, so I can take everywhere where I go some protein in a convenience way. The second tip is make sure to weigh yourself every single morning on the scale and take a weekly average from it and compare that with your other weekly averages. That way you will have a steady progress and you can see if you're actually losing weight or if it's just some fluctuations with water, salt or bad sleep. So yeah, that's the second tip. We're a bit later and it's time to study a bit, but before we start with studying, I want to give you guys the third tip, and that is make sure to have some caffeine source. It can be an energy drink like I'm drinking, a Green Monster. It can be coffee, can be tea. You can choose anything you want, but that's my go-to. But why should you drink caffeine? So first of all, it gives you a ton of energy, and while you're in a calorie deficit, you don't have that much energy. So that's one of the main reasons why you should drink it. But the most important one during a calorie deficit is it will suppress your appetite, and by suppressing your appetite you have less hunger issues. So that's a really win-win for you guys. You get energy and it suppresses your appetite. And while we're talking about drinks, make sure also to drink a lot of water. It keeps you full. That way you will also suppress your appetite and have less hunger issues. And yes, you can also have some Coke Zero, Sprite Zero, no matter what. It will add something sweet to your diet, and that way it will be more sustainable. So now we will study a bit. We got ourselves some quark, 400 grams of quark with 20 grams of nuts. And that's bringing us to the fourth tip I want to give you guys, and that's about meal time. Is it important? How much meals should you have? So I would recommend you guys to go for 4 to 5 meals for optimal progress gains, but how do you spread them? So in my opinion, when you're on a diet, the most important thing is that it is sustainable. So I will not tell you you should eat at 10, 12 and at 4 o'clock. No, I'm telling you just eat when you're hungry and try to divide that in 4 to 5 meals during the day. So timing does matter, but when you're on diet, the most important thing should be to try to eat when you're hungry. So if it's 12 o'clock and you're thinking I should eat a meal, but you're not that hungry, wait an hour and eat then. That way your diet will be much easier and you guys will have less hunger issues. So that's the fourth tip. I'll see you guys when we talk about the fifth one. Okay guys, we just finished a little walk, and that brings us to the fifth tip I want to give you guys, and that's make sure to stay active. By staying active you will burn more calories, so you can eat more, but also when you're active you don't think about food. And yeah, if you think about food you will start getting cravings, so you don't want that. So for that reason, stay active, you can eat more food and you don't think about food, and that's way you won't have cravings. So yeah, that's my fifth tip. So now we will go to the shop to get some extra groceries, and I'll see you guys when we talk about the sixth one. It's time to train, and today we are going to train chest and back, my favorite workout of the week, because you get juicy bumps from it. But before we start with the workout, I want to tell you guys the sixth and last tip for today's video, and that's keep your training the same. It doesn't mean because you're on a diet that you should do high reps, around 20 reps, 20 plus reps. No, that's a myth. High reps does not mean more muscle definition. It's just something that's has been told in the past, but that's not true. So keep your training the same. The only thing you can do is lower the volume a little bit because you can't recover that well in a diet. So that's it. So let's smash this chest and back workout and let's get a juicy pump. Okay, so that was for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give it a damn like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you learned something from it. And let's make sure your next dieting phase is successful. Peace out.